Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another DIY for you guys, and it is another clay DIY because I just figured out how to make paper mache clay. This stuff is super cool and it's really fun and easy to make. It only takes 3 ingredients and it doesn't take any glue or cornstarch, so that's a big bonus, and it's also air dry. So let's get on to this video. So the things that you will need to start off with is a bowl. Probably a larger bowl would do better. This one's pretty small, but that's okay. And then you're going to need a fork because it'll be easier to grind up the paper. So I just recently discovered that paper mache clay is actually a thing that people make. I thought I just kind of made it up myself, but yeah, I was wrong. But this is my own recipe. The next thing we'll be needing is some toilet paper. You can use any type of paper you want. I know that in a lot of videos they use newspaper, but toilet paper I'm going to use because it's a lot easier to grind up and turn into like your pasty pulp material. So what you're going to do is you're just going to start ripping small chunks off. The smaller the better because it'll be easier to mix in. So the next thing you guys are going to want to add is some water, and I'm really sorry about my voice. It's kind of cracky and croaky. I'm just getting over a cold, so don't judge me. So you're just going to want to add some water. You're going to kind of want it to be about the same. As you can see, it really shrunk down. You kind of want it to be like over the toilet paper. So this is about good. I'm going to add a little bit more. And then this part takes a little bit. You're just going to want to shred it up as much as you can. The finer it is, the better the clay is going to work out, so you're going to want to go in there with your hands and stuff. It might seem kind of gross, but it's only toilet paper. So after you have mixed up your toilet paper, it should look like this like pulpy, curd looking grossness. So now we're going to want to add your last ingredient, which is flour. So you're just going to throw a little bit of flour in there at a time and then mix it really well. This is how it will form best. So after a while of adding flour, I think I added like 6 knife-fuls of flour. I'm going to start mashing it up a little bit more with my hands. It really hasn't had much of a difference yet. You do need a lot of flour. So just start like mashing it up and keep adding some flour in. If you don't really like mashing, you can keep mixing. I think it's just a bit more effective when you start kind of mashing it. So my clay is almost done, and it's pretty doughy and clay-like. So this part is pretty critical. You're just going to keep mixing it in and adding flour if you have to. You just really want to get it as smooth as possible for the best results. You can kind of knead it like pizza dough, like I am. I find that that works really well. And here's another technique that I find works super well. If you just take your fork and you smooth out your clay and you just shred it up against the clay, this really helps break up all the hard chunks and make your clay super smooth. So here is the final clay. It's super smooth and it holds its shape extremely well. And I'm really happy with this result. It doesn't stick to your hands. So now we're going to try molding something with it. So first I just got to think of something to mold. So bad at molding with clay, but here are some clay bowls I made earlier, and they're almost dry. They are still a little damp in the middle, but I kind of like them because they kind of look kind of like rustic and old the way I did them. So after they're done drying, I'm going to paint them and stuff, and then they'll go on my shelf. And now for the last thing. For storing your clay, you will want to store it in an airtight airtight container or in an airtight bag, and you're going to want to put it in the fridge because that's where it'll stay best. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to me to see more videos like this, more DIYs and weird stuff. You don't want to miss out on that. Yeah. So bye guys.